So if you're thinking about getting the SmallRig Cage and you come across it on Amazon and trying to figure out like, is it good? Should I get it? The short answer is yes. I have one, I love it. But if you're trying to figure out like, bro, do I really need one? Is it worth it? Is it gonna make a difference? Then stick around because we're gonna dive into my story, what I think about it, and how it's changed the way I shoot. So is the cage really gonna change the way you shoot? That's a question I had when I was first getting one. And once I got one, I instantly realized, yes, it does. For me, I didn't use a cage for the first 6 years of my career. And that's because I used a Ronin S for like literally every shoot. Once I started focusing on things that I felt like I was kind of lacking, like storytelling and not moving around so much, I started realizing the benefit of having a cage on there. And that was just to simply build out my rig. And that's for things like a V-mount battery, to have a top handle on there, to go ahead and put the monitor on there, and also to have different grip and holding points so where you weren't having such horrible shaky footage. Now, in addition to protection, one of the things that you get when you have a cage on there is you have additional points to add something. So it has a ton of threads throughout it. For myself, sometimes it's a V-mount battery, a side grip, like those are really the two main things. But I suppose if you need to do an additional microphone, you can do that. Really the possibility is kind of endless. Now, another reason to get a cage is it's kind of cheesy and it doesn't sound as cool, but it just looks better. When I used to go on my shoots with just a camera, kind of naked, if you will, my client reactions were like, oh, you shot everything with just that? And I would be like, yeah, this is what I use. Now when I show up, people are like, whoa, like impressed. They just assume that I know what I'm doing because the camera is rigged out. And I hate to say that because it's not all about gear, right? We know this, but when you show up with gear and you're charging a premium price, people feel a little more at ease knowing that, okay, this person is looking professional. They have a camera that looks like it's gonna do an amazing job, even though it's not really the camera. So at the end of the day, do you need a cage? Well, if you need a V-mount battery, you're gonna do a top handle, you wanna mount monitors on there, you wanna be able to mount different things to your camera, and you feel like you're at that stage, then by all means, go ahead and get it. But is it absolutely must have? Is it gonna change everything you do? I don't think it's something that you absolutely need when you're starting off. I would really consider like what kind of things you're gonna be shooting. If you're gonna be shooting things that requires more smooth movements, maybe corporate jobs, then I would say maybe a gimbal might be a better investment for you. But if you shoot things that are kind of fast paced and you're looking to do quick cuts, I would say go ahead and go with the cage. You're not gonna regret it either way. And that's all I got for you guys in this one. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.